Hey guys, my name is Trenton Cooke. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Originally, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Originally, I started in New York, and I trained under Mike Wacker. He's on the Rob Khan lineage, and I trained there for a long time. Trained hard with Mike. We did a lot of no-gi, so I got my base training there. I got up there till brown belt, and then at brown belt, I went down to train at Alliance headquarters in Atlanta. I trained under Master Jacare and under Lucas Lepre, right? So Lucas was there for about 2 years before he moved to North Carolina and opened his own. When that happened, Jacare, promoted me to one of the head instructors there. So it was me and Makahau, and we were running, most of the kids classes, fundamentals, intermediate, 7 a.m. class. And I was really focusing on teaching, and I still love competing, and Jacare kept pushing me to compete. So I did Atlanta Open, to kind of get a warm up for Pan Ams. Did Pan Ams. I was 2015, I was able to win gold. And in June of 2015, Jacare promoted me to black belt. And since I got my black belt, I stayed in Atlanta for a little bit, trained, taught there. And then I took a year off, and I started traveling. I was in Indonesia for a while, Japan for a while, Mexico. And I was there teaching jiu-jitsu, training. Something I always wanted to do was travel, and jiu-jitsu was my way to kind of express that, meet new people, and share my jiu-jitsu with other people, right? Made a lot of connections. And one time I came to Nogi Pans, I went to compete, and I met with Noel. Noel brought me in, said, hey, gave me an opportunity to come and help him with his academy and help him grow and teach there. So I've been teaching there for the last few months. And then I had the privilege to meet JP. JP brought me in, and he brought me to you guys. And tough training all the time. And now the future holds for me. I'm opening my academy in New York, where I got my start. And it's going to be in Thornwood, New York. And, hopefully you guys like the techniques that I have to share. And I'll see you guys on the mat. All right, guys. So here in De La Riva, we're going to go over some single leg entries. And then we're going to cover a lot of foot lock stuff. So I'm starting here. I like to have a pan grip on this side and a sleeve grip here. And especially when my partner has a grip, I'm going to be able to start to isolate and separate that. So he has the grip here. I can also break this grip first. I don't have to, but if you want to, I'm going to pull and kick to the outside. And then now I'm going to extend his leg just a little bit to get his face off, right? Now I'm going to circle my foot and put the hook behind so he can't backstep. Now I'm going to take my other foot, the De La Riva hook, and circle in between his arm and his hip. I stomp my foot on the mat, and I'm going to pull everything as I scoop my butt forward. Right, just to get under him a little bit. I'm going to close my elbow to secure his leg, throw my heel on his hip. I'm going to use that foot to help pull my hips up. Okay, I'm bringing my knee tight to my ankle, and my other foot does not go in the same leg. I want to make sure I can keep controlling his thigh there, right? So I hook my foot behind his thigh, and that way I can keep tight and keep a good pressure here and lock his hip. So again, we're here in De La Riva. I have my grip. Now, I can break the grip first, or I can just kick and extend. So I can kick and extend a little bit, right? I'm going to circle my foot behind so he can't backstep as his foot circles inside, right? If my partner's elbow is close to his hip, then there's no space. So I'm going to circle over, stomp my heel, pull everything as I kick and scoot forward. Very important to close my elbow so he can't escape his foot. Put my heel on his hip. That's going to help bring my hips up. My knee covers my ankle, my other foot goes behind his other thigh there so I can control and really keep my partner tight here, right? All right guys, so this time, okay, I'm gonna start to set up an overhead sweep when my partner tries to put a lot of pressure down. So as he does, I keep my knee tight so he can't really drop all his weight. I'm gonna take the sleeve, all I'm gonna do is circle it around a little bit. Right? It doesn't matter, even if he maintains his grip, I'm going to be able to shoot my hand through and feed a cuff grip there. I control this so he can't pull when I set up my sweep. This hand goes in the collar. I'm going to put this foot on the mat, open my knee, and when I open my knee, I'm going to place my outside foot nice and tight on the ribs here. Okay? Notice how my toes are pointing to the outside. So once I have the control here, I'm going to pull my partner down and load him over on top of me. I'm going to do a roll and make my partner do a forward roll over his shoulder, right? So it's not a big extending sweep. I stay balled up, launch a little bit, roll over my shoulder, and I come up and I'm ready to pass the guard, or again, go back to our foot lock. So we're here, this time my partner has the same control, right? And as he tries to compress me, I make sure I keep my knee facing up, right? I keep extending. I'm gonna grab the cuff grip, circle, shoot my hand through as deep as possible, and trade it off so I can get a nice good grip here, right? Once I get that grip, this hand comes in the collar, my foot goes in the mat, I open my knee to create space for my hook to come in on the same side, right? Not across. So now I have a lot of leverage to control this side of his body, right? I have his arm, his leg, and his hip control. So I pull him down to load him on top of me, and I'm making him do a forward roll over this shoulder, right? I'm not extending, I'm keeping him tight, and I just roll with him. Come up, keep my grip so I can go down to attack the foot or pass the guard.